There was only one thing Michael wanted in his life. He wanted to attend YouTube Academy, the only academy that mattered to anyone under 40. The prestigious Academy of Creative Forms, the place where anyone could express themselves and share their passion with the world, where you didn't need to know a friend of a friend of a friend to climb the greasy pole to the top, or sell yourself on a casting couch in LA. No, this was a place of sculpting ideas, of presenting a work of art for the entertainment of all. And now on this glorious first day, it was time for orientation. All of the new students had gathered in the auditorium, where the great head of staff, the president, would speak. She approached the stage with a hearty swagger, Gangnam Style blasting from the speakers. She had a messy head of neon blue hair, which was shaved on the sides, and she wore a gray blazer, blue jeans, and tennis shoes. Welcome, tubers, to your first day at the world's most prestigious and only creative academy. The crowd erupted in light whoops and applause. Today is the first day of the rest of your lives. This is YouTube. More light applause. Thank you, thank you. This is where you absolute nobodies can make your dreams come true. Here you can express yourself and share your ideas with the world. We believe everyone should have a voice, and we celebrate freedom, self-expression, and equality. But most importantly, equality. Some of you losers may be successful. Some of you will turn out to be born losers, but you will all be given an equal opportunity. And remember, don't be evil. Now assembled in the classroom, the new students eagerly awaited their instructions for their first assignment. Alright class, today you will be making your first work. Remember, there are no wrong ways to go about doing this. Just have fun. Everyone was given a mound of clay to work into their first sculpture, their first creative form. The students began to eagerly mold their clay into all kinds of unique forms and shapes. Michael thought hard about what he would do. It should at least be something I love, he thought. To him, the pyramid was the most beautiful form, the pinnacle of human architectural achievement, and the apex of geometry. Imhotep himself achieved immortality through the construction of the first true pyramid. Yes, a form with 4 perfect sides ascending to heaven. This, he thought, would be sure to grant him first place among the new inductees. After class was over, the students sat in eager anticipation of how their work would be reviewed. Excellent work to all of you. Well, most of you, the president said. The first place prize will go to Juan Rodriguez for his perfect sphere. The student, Michael Richards, will stay after class. After everyone had left, Michael was approached by the head of the college. We would like to address the issue of your work. We have found that you have violated our rules. This is a very serious offense. What rule did I violate? Michael said unnervously. Let's talk about your sculpture. It has 5 points on it. Well, yeah, it's a pyramid. I would like to show you something. She stood up and guided Michael down a long hallway of the campus. The walls were lined with foam and the floor was ultra spongy. Then she took out a pair of scissors and gestured it against his hair as if to cut it. However, when she closed the scissors, his hair remained intact. These are ultra extra safety scissors, she grinned. See the corners of the walls? We have sanded down all the edges. There are no sharp points in YouTube Academy. We work tirelessly to protect our community, and we are committed to the safety of children most of all. Children? Couldn't you just keep them outside the areas with sharp angles? Michael protested. You don't understand, she screamed hysterically before regaining her composure. You don't understand. The very presence of unapproved forms is harmful to our community. I thought you said you advocated tolerance, Michael said. Not that kind of tolerance. She smiled with closed lips. We have determined that your work is dangerous to our community and has violated our rules. You will be educated on your misconduct. Follow me. She then led him further down the hall where gold-framed portraits hung. These are the greatest YouTubers who have ever lived. Will Smith, CNN, The Late Late Show with James Corden. What about James Rolfe? Or PewDiePie? Huh? She frowned. We work hard to make this a safe space for everyone. That's why we have installed bubble wrap on all sharp edges and styrofoam padded walls. And who could forget our gulags? Our gulags have a very high success rate. She started flossing feverishly. I'm very confused, Michael said. Wow, okay. Ignore the issue. Typical. What you've done is unforgivable, she said, crossing her arms indignantly. Now observe. She gestured and his pyramid sculpture was wheeled out in front of them. A man with a large hammer approached it. She nodded approvingly and the man swung the hammer back. No, Michael yelled. But the man brought the hammer down and smashed his pyramid. Then he lifted it again and smashed it further. He did this 7 times before being given the signal to stop. By the time he finished, Michael's sculpture was as flat as a pancake, a mashed mess. Then another man brought out a large garbage bin, and the president herself picked up the sculpture and dumped it in the bin. She then unzipped her pants and began to relieve herself into the can. I never get tired of doing this, she moaned. I hope this has been instructive, she smiled proudly. Oh, and one more thing. You're banned from our academy. All your records will be destroyed. You will not set foot on our campus again. Our team has determined you are a danger to our values. You may be upset at this news, but please understand there's absolutely nothing you or anyone else can do about it. However, if you would like to leave a review before expulsion, you may. She handed Michael a pamphlet with 2 options, one for thumbs up and one for double thumbs up. Later that night, nearly dead from hours of binge drinking, Michael resigned himself to the only other option available to him. He decided to join Vimeo Community Campus, but since nobody goes there anyway, there's really nothing left to his story.